Hello everyone, in today's video I will explain how to get additional shares of the Microsoft stock by trading the Microsoft and Tesla stocks based on the price ratio of movements of these pair of stocks. So the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla stock is basically the price of the Microsoft stock divided by the price of the Tesla stock. And the price of the Microsoft stock is higher than the price of the Tesla stock. So it is the higher price stock divided by a lower price stock. And when the price ratio of a higher price stock divided by a lower price stock goes up, we switch to the lower price stock by selling the higher price stock and buying the lower price stock. And when the price ratio of the higher price stock divided by the lower price stock goes down, we sell the lower price stock and buy the higher price stock. So we would switch to the higher price stock by doing with this strategy. And I will explain how this works by using the Microsoft Tesla stock uh, pair of stocks. And to begin with, would find this asset by clicking on the symbol search engine here, and we would type the ticker symbol for Microsoft, which is MSFT, divided by the ticker symbol for Tesla, which is TSLA. We would click enter and it'll come up. So the candlestick bars that you see here, the green and red bars, these are the visual representations of the fluctuations in the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla stock. What you see here on the right, the numbers on the very top is 3, on the very bottom is 1.4. This is not the price of the Microsoft and Tesla stocks. It's actually the price ratio. And the price ratio, as I've mentioned earlier, in this case, it's the price of the Microsoft stock divided by the price of the Tesla stock. And the indicator is the AI Trend Navigator, and the green and red lines that you see here, this is the representation provided by the AI Trend Navigator indicator by Zierman. And when the green lines represent an upward trend in the movement of the price ratio, and the red lines represent downward trend in the movement of the price ratio. So it predicts when the price ratio of a pair of stocks will go up and when it will go down. So we can make accurate assessments and make accurate trades that are profitable. So before we begin, let's modify the settings for this indicator, AI Trend Navigator indicator. For the price value, we'll put the number 20. The default setting was 5. I placed it to 20. This will be better in the long run. So let's enter 20 and press OK. And the custom interval, time interval is 1 day. And so within a period of about 2.5 months from March 4th, 2024 to May 23rd, 2024, by trading based on the price ratio of this pair of stocks, a person is able to get an additional 0.09 shares of additional Microsoft stock. So, but there was a 9% increase in additional Microsoft stocks that are obtained within a period of 2.5 months by trading based on the price ratio of these pair of stocks. So let's begin. I will explain in detail how this works. So let's say on March 4th, 2024, that was the first day that we started this trading journey. And on March 4th, 2024, during the opening of the New York Stock Exchange, the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla was 2.08. And how we obtained the price ratio? Well, it was the price of the Microsoft stock, which was $413.44, divided by the price of the Tesla stock, which was $198.73, which yielded the price ratio of 2.08. And during that time and date, we would buy 1 share of the Microsoft stock at a price of $413.44 per share. And then we would wait for the price ratio to go up. So as you can see here, we bought the one share of Microsoft stock when the AI Trend Navigator was showing the green line, an upward trend price in the price ratio of these pair of stocks. And then we fast forward to April 26, 2024, when the indicator is already red and it reached its peak in terms of the increase in the price ratio for this date range. We see on April 26, 2024, the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla stock was 2.44. And this was because the price of the Microsoft stock was $412.17, and the price of the Tesla stock was $168.85. And so the price of Microsoft divided by the price of Tesla at that time and on that date yielded the price ratio of 2.44. And we see that there was an increase in the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla stock. There was an increase in the price ratio, and as I've mentioned earlier in the video, when the price ratio of the higher price stock divided by the lower price stock increases, we switch to the lower price stock. So we would sell our one share of Microsoft stock at a price of $412.17 per share, and we would buy 2.44 shares of Tesla stock priced at $168.85 per share. So I corrected the number here. It's $168.85 and not 86 cents. And then we wait until the price ratio would go down. And then the price ratio did go down because the AI Trend Navigator showed the red line. And we fast forward to May 7, 2024, the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla went down to 2.27 from 2.44. And it was 2.27 because the price of the Microsoft stock was $414.66, and the price of Tesla stock was $182.40. And so $414.66 divided by $182.40 is equal to 2.27. So the price ratio has decreased, and because the price ratio has decreased from the previous transaction, we would sell the 2.44 shares of Tesla stock that we had purchased earlier, and we would sell that at a price of $182.44 per share, and we would obtain $445.05 from that transaction, because it's 2.44 times $182.40, which would be $445.05. And then we would use that $445.05 to buy the 1.073 shares of Microsoft. So $445.05 divided by the price of Microsoft, which was $414.66, it yields to 1.073. So we're able to obtain 1.073 shares of Microsoft stock by transitioning to the higher price stock when this price ratio has gone down. And now we fast forward to May 16, 2024, and the price ratio increased from 2.27 to 2.42. So when the price ratio increases, when it goes up, we switch to the lower price stock. So we would sell the 1.073 shares of Microsoft stock that we had purchased from the previous transaction. I would sell it at a price of $421.80 per share, and we would obtain $452.59 from this transaction, and we would buy 2.599 shares of the Tesla stock. So it's $452.59 divided by the price of Tesla stock, which is $174.10. This allows us to buy 2.599 shares of the Tesla stock. And lastly, our last transaction And we fast forward to May 23rd, 2024, the price ratio decreases from the based on the previous transaction, and the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla stock drops down to 2.38. And when the price ratio decreases, we switch to the higher price stock. So we would sell the 2.599 shares of the Tesla stock at a price of $181.80 per share. We would obtain a profit of $472.49 from that transaction, and we would use the $472.49 to buy 1.09 shares of the Microsoft stock. So as you can see here, initially we started with just exactly one share of Microsoft stock. But through a series of trades based on the fluctuations of the price ratio of Microsoft to Tesla stock, we were able to obtain 0.09 additional shares of Microsoft stock for free, and which is basically a 9% increase in the price ratio, in additional shares of Microsoft stock being obtained. And this trading strategy can actually be used to trade and obtain shares of any pair of stocks, really, not just Microsoft and Tesla. It can even be used to obtain additional quantities of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. And so if you like this video, please like this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video.